All right, so this motherfucker. Did you say it was 14 what?
Dude. It's 14.17. They even broke it down.
Hey.
Look,
I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Hey, look,
Are you guys trying to kill him now?
It's in the red on the alco meter.
Look, I love you guys. You know I do. Bottle Logic. You miss me? I miss you. Yeah. I do. I miss all you guys, the brewers, the people there. I miss seeing you guys at the breweries, just hanging out.
I don't remember what.
I'm gonna say this is definitely made for me, but you're killing them. You're killing my man here. You're killing him. Anyways, miss you guys. Listen, when we were allowed back at your brewery.
This is HR of Bad Brains and Human Rights. You're listening to the Tapping Out Show with Jeremy and Matt.
Welcome back to the Tapping Out Show. As before or after we gave the love letter to
Our friends at Bottle Logic.
So this is actually an Imperial Stout. It's a vanilla Imperial Stout. It's a 14.9 alcohol by volume.
This is a Jeremy beer for sure.
It's a Jeremy beer, but it's also a Bottle Logic beer. Bottle Logic, no matter what they do, like to give it that little extra.
This beer is in the advanced barrel aging program, and as you can see, it's in the red on the alco meter. So we're looking at a 14.17% alcohol by volume. So definitely not for the faint of heart. Usually these are very strong but drinkable, because sometimes things like this to me are not drinkable, and I've been able to drink a lot of things.
Yeah, well, Bottle Logic in particular does a really, really, really good job of making things palatable.
Yes, definitely palatable. Not just palatable, but drinkable as well. You gotta be able, because sometimes they're too thick or they're just too much bite. It's too hot, whatever, right? Bottle Logic's been good. Jeremy's a little Bottle Logic whore. He spent a lot of time there. This is a 2020 version. Not a big fan of 2020, but I hope it's going to be a good beer. This one's got some Imperial vanilla. It's Madagascar vanilla beans.
Bourbon barrel.
Bourbon barrel aged. Imperial Stout, aged 14 years. So no joke. This is not your first beer that you should ever try. I mean,
and luckily this is the last beer we're going to do today.
So I mean, these are usually some connoisseurs. You know, this is almost like a fine cognac, something you drink with a cigar.
So
something like
to
that.
bum Matt out, it coats the glass. It's thick.
It's thicker than molasses over here.
Not much of a carbonation on it. You can smell the vanilla. You can smell the bourbon. I mean,
yeah,
that's all you can smell is the vanilla and the bourbon. All right. Hey, Bottle, I love you guys. I'm sorry if we hate this. We love you. Like I'm a little scared right now because we've had such a good night in this.
Yeah, we've had a really good night of reviews tonight. Everything's been pretty much a home run, just like Dodgers here. But anyways, this is Jeremy's kind of beer. I always go along for the ride, and I mean,
like the Bottle Logic beers.
No, I like Bottle Logic. I was going to say, I like Bottle Logic. I've drank a lot of bourbon in my life, so I can definitely handle it. So let's see how it goes. Salute.
Sancho. Really? For 14.9.
Very drinkable.
Very drinkable. That's...
Yeah.
All right.
I like the vanilla. Definitely something you would just sip on with a cigar or something like that.
Give it a minute. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
No, you can taste the bourbon. It's a little hot. Not too hot, though. But
no. For 14.9, this is... For
14.17.
I'm sorry, 14.17.
The math fucking right. But yeah, it's definitely good. I would say one of the best things about this beer for me so far is it's not overbearing. Because normally a 14% beer, there's, you're paying. There's, punishment for alcohol like we've talked about.
Pain and punishment.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm paying for it. It might give me heartburn because I'm a little bitch sometimes. But other than that, I think it's really good beer, and I think the vanilla was a really good idea.
I'm going to say that it has a creamy taste to it. As he pointed out, you can taste the vanilla and you can actually taste the stout. A lot of barrel-aged beers.
Yeah, the bourbon just eats everything.
Right. Matt calls it the vapors, and it's not a bad thing, but I don't think the vapors took this beer over. Because you can actually
because
taste
they use
the
the
beer.
advanced barrel aging program. That's the reason.
Okay. My whole point is that for a barrel-aged beer, it's not the bourbon that's making me wish I didn't drink it. Because a lot of those, it happens. There's been a few of them that have really pulled that off, especially in higher alcohol contents. Black Tuesday for 21% or whatever the fuck it is now.
Yeah.
Like, like that, to me, that beer.
It's hard to drink, but it's 21%. So
It-
for
it's-
21%, it ain't very hard.
It's
This is at
not the
14.
barrel that fucked
Yeah.
you up, it's the alcohol.
So the average beer is in the 5% range. So this is almost 3 times as strong. So
And
some
twice
people,
the size of a regular beer. So think about that real
some
quick.
people might be intimidated by that because it's
This is a
3
6-pack.
times the strength. Yes, exactly. So if you're a lightweight, that you ain't gonna last long through this bottle. Period.
Yeah.
And it's made for sipping anyway, so you shouldn't be slugging it. Like I was saying before, this is almost like a cognac or a fine wine or something where you sip on it. And if you're into cigars or things like that, or a steak or something, or just kind of chilling. And I mean, this is that kind of alcohol, just like bourbon, right? I mean, so definitely a good beer. What is
Smoked
your rating?
salmon,
Yeah, what is your rating or thoughts on this? I mean, this is your kind of beer. This is your shit right here.
Honestly, with drinkability, like just drinkability for 14% drinkability, I'm going 4.5 out of 5.
I agree. I totally agree. For this kind of beer, which is not my kind of beer, I can handle it and I can drink it or whatever, but usually I would say I'm probably a little harsher on these kind of beers, so they usually have to impress me or have to be really drinkable. I would say very drinkable, especially when you're rocking over 14%. I think the vanilla does a good job to cancel it out. And
I think the stout in general is very creamy and kind of with the vanilla, kind of it's an even keel beer. I mean, it's thick too. That's the
balance.
whole point. Like,
Yeah.
And it's bourbon barrel aged, and it's over 10%. Like,
It's almost like a scary movie, though. If you look at the alcohol numbers, you look at this, you would think, "Oh my God, this is going to be hard to drink." And
Right.
then you drink it, and you're like, "Oh, that's really good." Yeah, I agree on the 4.5.
I almost, 4.5. Let's say 4.75. 4.5 is good. 4.5 out of 5. I mean, for God's sakes, it's almost a 5.
Yeah, a lot of flavor.
It's a palatable beer. It's a good tasting beer. It's something that I almost am afraid to recommend to people that are not into this genre of beer, because I don't want them to get the impression that all like barrel aged beers are this for this alcohol content on top of it.
Oh yeah, so you're thinking they're gonna have they're gonna think everything else is gonna be this easy to handle.
Well, Dimitri. Let's
Yeah.
use that for an example. Me and you drink Dimitri.
Yeah,
We do it every Christmas when it comes, or Thanksgiving era when it comes out, because that's just what we do. Would you agree that that's not something you would recommend to somebody?
I would recommend this beer to people that drink barrel aged beers, people that can drink bourbon, think that people that drink stouts and like darker type of things that can handle higher alcohol contents, or people that drink liquor, like someone like me who drink liquor,
All
right?
Yeah.
If you can handle the flavor, you should be able to handle 14%, right? Because you're throwing back something that's even stronger. But like for me, I think that helps me that I can drink bourbon barrel aged beers is because I can drink bourbon. Yeah, so I mean, shit, that's even stronger. But I think this is a really good balance, and I think the vanilla is the X factor that makes this beer right now.
I agree.
I mean, plus the advanced barrel age program that is in right as well.
We love you guys. We're only teasing. 4.5 out of 5 from the Tapping Out Show. Another great Bottle Logic beer. If you're in the Anaheim area, I don't really know what's going on with Bottle Logic these days. Hopefully they're...
I'm not sure what breweries you can go in and out of these days because of restrictions.
Well, I don't even know if Disneyland's open now. Okay, so I was gonna say if you're ever in the
2020
Disneyland
sucks.
area,
This beer is good. 2020 sucks, but this beer is good.
2020 sucks. Bottle Logic beer good. Besides that, if you want to hit us up, info@tappingoutshow.com. That's going to be our email, and then Tapping Out Show. Put it in the search engine, find us, all one word. We'll say hi. Besides that, I'm at least going to finish this out.
Yeah, I got another beer. I'm gonna be finished.
But you guys have a good night, and cheers.
Cheers.